These are the easiest things you can do, I think. But let's see. The first thing is exercise. And if you don't believe me, just take a look around. Most of the things that people are suffering from are high blood pressure, bad knees, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, which takes out pretty much most of the people. And then you can get into cancer. But the bottom line is that all of this stuff is preventable if you just take care of yourself. And people are always thinking that exercise is so hard. And I'm going to tell you right now, the hardest thing is your diet, trying to eat better. And you don't have to eat perfect. I mean, 90% of the time, if you eat pretty good, and then 10% you can kind of splurge and do what you want. Eating is the hardest part of getting in shape. Exercising, to me, is the easiest. I mean, getting into the gym, working out, getting a sweat, that's what it's all about. And also, here's another little life hack that's involved in the exercise part is by doing hard things, it makes life easier. So now just remember when you're working out, the mind has a tactical advantage over you. So when you're sitting there thinking, oh, I'm going to quit, or you don't even make it to the gym, maybe the mind telling you, hey, just sit back today. You went yesterday. You don't have to go today. Don't listen. You have to overcome that. You have to be disciplined. You have to turn this into a lifestyle, if you will, not even a habit. You need to turn this into a lifestyle. Exercise will keep you away from a lot of these diseases. It will keep you healthy. It'll get you to where you can do your daily activities. I can't stand when I see somebody say, well, they're in their 50s, so, you need to understand that. And I'm like, well, I see guys in their 60s, women in their 70s, and they're extremely in good shape. They have abs and everything. I'm not saying you have to have abs, but I'm just saying they're very fit. Exercise is number one, and it will keep you on top of everything, and it touches everything that you do in life because it is your health. The second thing I'm going to tell you to do that most people joke about or they think it's funny is sleep. You need to get your sleep. You need to go to bed on time, and you need to get up on time. And what I mean by that is you need to have a certain time you go to bed and a certain time you wake up. I go to bed around 9 every night, and I don't care if it's a Monday, and I don't care if it's a Saturday. I go to bed at 9, and I get up around between 4 and 5. And people say, well, why do you get up early? Because it's really simple. I go to bed early. I mean, you don't have to stay up till midnight just because it's the weekend. The sleep circadian, there's tons of research on this. It's good for you. By going to bed and getting up at the same time every day of the week, your body gets adjusted to it. And honestly, like I used to work night shift back in the day, or being in the military and such, where you'd have to work night shift or stay up all night. I hated that. And to this day, I will not take a job if I have to do that kind of work because I'm more about myself than a paycheck. A paycheck is a means to an end anyway. This is the last piece is your education. You need to stay on top of things. You need to read books. You need to get into YouTube. Well, you're in here now. You need to get into some of the bigger YouTubes that discuss the things that you want to know about. Maybe you want to further your education. I'm finishing my master's right now. I'm on my last class. Thank God. You know what I mean? But you know what? I'm getting so much more out of this, and it's keeping the cobwebs out of my head. Because I once read that I believe it's like, I forget, I think it's around 80% of adults never read an entire book after high school. And I thought, wow, that's profound. But I can believe it because I've seen so many videos going around where people are asked questions and they can't answer some of the basic questions. So, and you don't need to be Einstein, but you need to stay abreast of what's going on. You don't need to be a lawyer, but know some law. You don't need to be a CPA, but know a little bit about taxes. You can read about your health. You can read about nutrition. You can read about leadership. You can read about being a better husband, a better wife, a better friend. How about emotional intelligence? That's a big thing going on right now. All right, not just your IQ, your intelligent, but your emotional intelligence. Like how in tune are you? How in tune are you with yourself and your feelings, and can you manage them? I hope you got some value out of this video. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and check out my next video. Talk to you later.